Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on all 19 games in Fanatical's Trinity Bundle Immortal Edition of May 2024, to help you in picking your 7 games. By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you also have the opportunity to support this channel. Its support would mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Prey, a shooter game that pays homage to its predecessors while introducing fresh elements. Despite its reliance on familiar concepts, the game delivers a fantastic iteration of established ideas. While it would have been preferable to see Prey take more risks, it remains an excellent shooter that captures the essence of the genre. In Prey, you assume the role of Morgan Yu, an employee at TranStar Corporation, stationed on the orbital space station Talos 1. The game takes place in an alternate history, where humanity encounters the Typhon, a semi-intelligent alien species. As the Typhon escape and wreak havoc, you must uncover the truth behind the station's downfall. Prey offers engaging gameplay mechanics, allowing you to unlock powerful abilities by learning about the Typhon. These abilities come at the cost of your humanity, forcing you to make morally challenging choices throughout the game. The combat system encourages creativity, enabling you to utilize the environment and unconventional weapons to overcome challenges. Visually, Prey impresses with its captivating art deco and futuristic design. While Prey doesn't break new ground, it excels in execution, providing a cohesive and enjoyable gameplay experience. It successfully combines established elements with fresh ideas, making it a standout title in the shooter genre. Despite minor issues such as frame rate drops and quest tracking problems, Prey's engaging gameplay, stunning visuals, and outstanding audio make it a must-play game and worthy of the awards it has received. At number 2 we have Fallout New Vegas, a timeless classic that continues to captivate players with its richly detailed world and compelling gameplay. Set in the unforgiving landscape of the Mojave Wasteland, you step into the shoes of a courier on a quest for revenge, after surviving a gunshot to the head. From the moment you awaken in Doc Mitchell's office in Goodsprings, the game hooks you with its immersive storytelling and vast open-world exploration. The gameplay mechanics, reminiscent of Fallout 3, offer familiar yet engaging experiences for both seasoned players and newcomers to the series. The repair mechanic simplifies weapon maintenance, allowing you to easily enhance your arsenal as you navigate through the wasteland. While the weapon durability system can be a nuisance, it's overshadowed by the game's gripping narrative and diverse questlines. Fallout New Vegas excels in delivering a plethora of quests and encounters, each with its own unique objectives and surprises. Whether you're exploring hidden vaults or uncovering the secrets of the wasteland settlements, the game keeps you hooked with its wild and unpredictable adventures. The Wild Wasteland perk adds an extra layer of excitement, introducing quirky encounters and Easter eggs along your journey. While the graphics may not rival newer titles in the series, the atmospheric ambience of the Mojave Wasteland immerses you in its post-apocalyptic world. Despite its flaws, including occasional graphical limitations and a restrictive perk system, Fallout New Vegas remains a standout title cherished by fans for its immersive storytelling and unforgettable gameplay experiences. At number 3 we have Fallout 3, an open-world FPS RPG game that was ahead of its time when it was first released in 2008. Set 200 years after the Great War, you play as the Lone Wanderer, a vault dweller in Vault 101. Having spent your entire life in the vault, you have no idea what life is like outside the vault, besides the grim warnings by the vault's overseers about the dangers outside. You soon escape the confines of Vault 101 to find your missing father. What you walk out to is the capital wasteland, the remains of the once great Washington DC, filled with radioactive monsters and bandits. The story, lore, and world are very extensive, and you might get lost as to who is who and what is what. Even after a few dozen hours of playing the game, you'll still be discovering new things and hearing new dialogue. You have a lot of options right off the bat. You can surrender your weapon to the Overseer and leave the vault peacefully, or kill him and fight your way out, which will upset his daughter. The beginning can be quite slow, but if you stick with it, you'll have a very enriching RPG experience. Being made in 2008, naturally, the graphics didn't age very well. The world is not beautiful as what games are today with low textures and ugly character models. In saying that, while the wasteland of a world feels empty, there's enough interesting things peppered around that never leaves it feeling barren. This game is very much a black comedy, with some very strange things happening in its post-apocalyptic setting, like bomb-worshipping cults, talking trees, two-headed cows, etc, etc. But this also gives variety to the world and quests that you'll take on. Side quests are the highlight of this game, as the main story mainly revolves around your father trying to bring clean water to the wasteland, which would be okay if Liam Neeson actually had any charisma in his voice acting as your father. Thankfully, side quests are where the strange, the funny, and the entertaining lie, and they're definitely worth playing through. The combat feels okay, probably great for its time. The VATS system in particular comes very handy when you're trying to shoot somebody's face multiple times. Fallout 3 is one of the most satisfying RPGs to go in, pick a direction and walk, just to see what you can find. Additionally, there are plenty of mods to give you a better experience if the 2008 experience really bothers you. If you haven't taken this journey yet, you definitely want to venture into the Washington DC wasteland. And number 4 we have The Ascent, an action shooter RPG. The Ascent immerses you in a visually stunning cyberpunk world, filled with meticulously crafted environments that evoke awe and wonder. However, the game's heavy reliance on familiar cyberpunk tropes and a lack of originality dampen the experience. As an indentured laborer striving for freedom, you embark on missions to climb the corporate ladder. The combat, featuring twin-stick shooter mechanics, demands constant shooting, maneuvering, and dodging to survive. While customization options exist, battles often prioritize maximizing damage due to the overwhelming number of enemies. The cover system, though present, proves ineffective, as enemies relentlessly attack with area of effect abilities, making taking cover perilous. Weapon choices lack variety, and once you invest in a specific weapon, you're locked into it for the rest of the campaign. Despite impressive visuals and enjoyable shooting mechanics, the Ascent falls short in other areas. Role-playing opportunities are limited, offering few choices and minimal impact on quests and NPC interactions. The 15-hour main campaign suffers from difficulty spikes and unexplained mechanics, while the fast travel system and long distances between objectives test your patience. While the Ascent excels in presentation and shooting mechanics, it lacks the innovation and depth needed to sustain interest in its RPG systems and world. The game serves as a striking example of style prevailing over substance, leaving a lingering feeling that its beautifully realized world deserves more. And number 5 we have Valfaris, Mecha Therion. Valfaris Mecha Therion takes the intense action of its predecessor and elevates it to new heights, quite literally, as you pilot a deadly mech through the skies in this exhilarating space shooter experience. This sequel retains the essence of Valfaris while offering a fresh perspective on its dark and twisted world. The narrative unfolds in the signature metal meets grimdark style, with the protagonist Therion seeking vengeance against his nemesis, Lord Vrawl, aboard his formidable combat mech. As you soar through the skies, unleashing a barrage of devastating firepower upon relentless foes, the adrenaline-fueled action remains as solid and refined as ever. Central to the gameplay is the management of a limited power meter, which adds a strategic layer to combat as you balance between ranged attacks and melee strikes. The progression system ensures a steady stream of new weapons and upgrades, keeping the gameplay engaging and rewarding. Visually stunning and thematically consistent, Mecha Therion immerses you in a world reminiscent of metal album art, filled with grotesque creatures and nightmarish landscapes. The heavy metal soundtrack complements the action perfectly, enhancing the overall experience for fans of the genre. With its diverse enemy design, seamless gameplay mechanics, and captivating aesthetics, Valfaris Mecha Therion is a must-play for anyone who enjoys side-scrolling shooters, metal-inspired themes, and relentless action. Strap in and prepare for a thrilling ride through the skies of Valfaris. And number 6 we have Mortal Shell, a dark and atmospheric action RPG that takes inspiration from the notoriously difficult Dark Souls series. While the game has similarities to its inspiration, it also offers some unique features that set it apart from the popular franchise. You take on the role of a nameless character, navigating a bleak and foreboding fantasy world. Of course, it's a Souls-like game. Combat is challenging, with enemies that can deal significant damage to your health and stamina bars. With few checkpoints, the game can be anxiety-inducing, but discovering one is incredibly satisfying. One of the standout features of Mortal Shell is its shell upgrade system. You can inhabit 4 different shells of armor, each of their unique traits. The upgrade system allows you to unlock a shell's full potential by discovering more about its original owner. However, each shell is suited to a certain playstyle, which can limit your ability to adopt different fighting styles. The combat system in Mortal Shell has a satisfying heft to it, and you can use a useful hardening ability to make yourself briefly invincible. The hardening ability can be used during any swing, and can help you overcome tough enemies. However, the dodging system can feel slow and challenging to use effectively, which can be frustrating for some players. While Mortal Shell has its unique features, it also has some flaws. The game's limited checkpoint system and challenging combat may not be suitable for all players. Additionally, the shell upgrade system can limit your freedom in adopting different playstyles. Despite these flaws, Mortal Shell is a worthwhile experience for fans of the Dark Souls series, or players looking for a challenging and atmospheric action RPG. And number 7 we have Iron Harvest, a spectacular real-time strategy game set in an alternate 1920s world inspired by World War I. The game offers an exciting and dramatic gameplay experience. The game's main attraction is the array of awe-inspiring mechs that you can command, ranging from a crack sniper lady with a pet bear, to walking oil drums armed with heavy machine guns, and even a quadrupedal personnel carrier that fires mortars from its roof. The attention to detail in the designs and animations of these war machines is delightful. The gameplay revolves around battling over resource-generating control points on the map, and destroying the enemy headquarters. The base building and maintenance aspects are streamlined, allowing the game to focus on combat and conquest. Matches start small, with infantry squads engaging in potshots, and gradually escalate to include more advanced types of infantry and powerful mechs. The spectacle of combat is phenomenal, with mechs trading massive cannon shots that leave sectors scarred and buildings reduced to rubble. The sound design creates a cacophonous hellscape that adds to the immersive experience. Iron Harvest features 3 campaigns, each focusing on a different faction and seamlessly combining into one story. The campaigns offer a mix of RTS skirmishes and character-focused missions, showcasing the variety of gameplay scenarios. However, there are some weaknesses, such as spotty cover mechanics and AI infantry running directly into the line of fire. The large, slow-moving mechs can make matches drag on excessively, but overall Iron Harvest is a solid and spectacular RTS game, standing as a worthy successor to the best games in the genre. At number 8 we have Insurmountable. In Insurmountable, Bite Rockers cleverly blends the challenge of mountaineering with the thrill of a roguelike adventure, creating a unique and engaging gaming experience. This game delivers an immersive journey through treacherous landscapes and unpredictable weather conditions. The hexagonal tile system used to represent the mountain terrain adds a strategic layer to gameplay, forcing you to carefully plan each move to conserve stamina and avoid accidents. As you ascend, you will face a constant struggle to maintain your health, sanity, and oxygen levels, especially in the perilous death zone, where every decision becomes a matter of life or death. While navigating the mountain can be challenging, particularly in the later stages of the game, the narrative events scattered throughout the climb provide opportunities to replenish vital resources and uncover XP-rich story nuggets. However, the permanent debuffs carried over between climbs can sometimes feel overly punishing, detracting from the overall enjoyment of the campaign. Despite these minor drawbacks, Insurmountable excels in capturing the intensity and unpredictability of mountaineering. The developer's receptiveness to feedback and commitment to improving the game post-release is commendable, ensuring a more polished and enjoyable experience for players. Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or a casual gamer, Insurmountable offers a fresh and compelling take on a roguelike genre, challenging you to conquer the tallest peaks and survive against all odds. So, if you're ready to test your mettle and embark on an unforgettable mountain climbing expedition, this game is definitely worth a try. At number 9 we have Human Fall Flat, a physics-based puzzle and platform game. The game features enduring humanoid characters who must navigate through various levels and obstacles using their unique physics-based movements. The gameplay of Human Fall Flat consists of controlling rubbery human-like things, let's call them Bob for now, through various levels while solving puzzles and overcoming obstacles. Bob's movements are controlled using a combination of keyboard and mouse inputs, allowing the player to control his arms and legs separately. The game's mechanics are intuitive and easy to learn, but require skill and strategy to master. Human Fall Flat's biggest strength lies in its unique gameplay mechanics and entertaining physics-based movements. Bob's movements can be both clumsy and hilarious, leading to moments of laughter and surprise. The game also features a variety of puzzles and obstacles that require creative solutions to overcome. Human Fall Flat features a minimalistic art style, with simple and clean visuals that accentuate the game's physics-based gameplay. The game's design is both aesthetically pleasing and well executed, with attention to detail given to the different levels and their challenges. Overall, Human Fall Flat is a fun and entertaining game that is perfect for players who enjoy physics-based puzzle and platform games. Its unique gameplay mechanics, endearing characters, and a variety of puzzles make it an enjoyable experience. If you're looking for a game that will make you laugh and challenge your problem-solving skills, Human Fall Flat is definitely worth checking out. At number 10 we have For the King, a challenging turn-based strategy game that follows a group of adventurers on their quest to murder various monsters and enemies that threaten the kingdom. The game features procedurally generated maps, quests, and events, ensuring that each playthrough is unique and challenging. The gameplay in For the King revolves around turn-based combat and exploration, with players navigating through the game's various regions, solving puzzles, and engaging in battles. The combat system is straightforward but challenging, requiring players to carefully plan their moves and attacks to overcome enemies. One of the most notable aspects of For the King is its co-op mode, allowing up to 3 players to play together locally or online. The game's combat and exploration systems work well in multiplayer, with players able to coordinate their attacks and strategies to overcome challenging opponents. The game's progression system is also well designed, with players able to unlock new weapons, abilities, and upgrades as they progress through the game. These upgrades are essential for taking on the game's more challenging enemies and bosses, providing a satisfying sense of progression. The game's story is relatively simple but engaging, with players tasked with uncovering the source of the kingdom's troubles and putting an end to it. The game's world is richly detailed, with each region having its unique look and feel, providing an immersive experience. While the game's difficulty can be unforgiving sometimes, it never feels unfair, and is probably your fault. Players are encouraged to experiment with different strategies and approaches to murder their opponents. Overall, For the King is a challenging and engaging turn-based strategy game that offers a lot of content for players to enjoy. With its co-op mode, progression system, and immersive worlds, it'll keep you coming back for more. At number 11 we have Northend Tower Defense. A refreshing take on the classic tower defense genre, offering a dynamic blend of action and strategy that sets it apart from the crowd. In this real-time strategy experience, you'll find yourself immersed in a dynamic battlefield, where adaptability is the key to victory. Unlike traditional tower defense games, Northend Tower Defense challenges you to continuously reinforce your lines as enemy assaults intensify and new threats emerge. This dynamic approach to unit deployment keeps the gameplay engaging and frenetic, ensuring that every decision you make has a direct impact on the outcome of the battle. The game offers a variety of modes to suit every player's preference, including the thrilling zombie mode, which introduces traps, upgrades, and a whole new level of challenge. With a diverse range of units, upgrades, and abilities at your disposal, you'll have the freedom to customize your strategy and tackle each round with fresh tactics. As an early access title, Northend Tower Defense is still evolving, with the developers actively seeking feedback from the community to shape its future development. With promises of additional levels, units, and gameplay modes on the horizon, the game is poised to offer an even richer experience upon its full release. Northend Tower Defense is a must-have for fans of the genre and newcomers alike. With its engaging gameplay, diverse modes, and commitment to community-driven development, it's clear that this indie gem has a bright future ahead. So rally your troops, fortify your defenses, and prepare for an epic battle against the forces of darkness. At number 12 we have Black Book, a roguelike RPG. The game is based around Slavic mythology and folklore, following a young sorceress named Vasilisa who sets out to uncover the secrets of the titular Black Book, a powerful artifact that can grant its user immense power. The gameplay of Black Book revolves around card-based battles, where players must use a deck of spells and abilities to defeat enemies. The game features a unique twist on the card battle system, allowing players to combine cards to create new abilities and customize their deck to suit their playstyle. One of the strengths of Black Book is its roguelike elements. Each playthrough is randomized, with different encounters and events that can occur. Players must make strategic decisions on where to go and what to do, as each action can have consequences on the overall story and the game's ending. The game's narrative is also a highlight, with an intriguing story that draws heavily from Slavic mythology. The characters are well written and have distinct personalities, making them memorable and engaging. The game also features multiple endings based on the player's choice, adding replayability and depth to the narrative. The difficulty of Black Book can be challenging, with a steep learning curve, but it rewards players who take the time to master its mechanics. Overall, Black Book is a well-crafted roguelike RPG that offers a compelling story, engaging card-based battles, and challenging gameplay. Its unique setting and characters make it stand out among other RPGs, and is definitely worth checking out for fans of the genre. At number 13 we have Arcade Paradise, a unique game that blends running a laundrette with playing arcade games, offering an intriguing slice-of-life experience. Developed by Nosebleed Interactive and published by Wired Productions, the game combines the mundane tasks of running a laundrette with the excitement of arcade gameplay. Initially, the focus is on managing the laundrette, completing tasks like washing clothes, collecting trash, and interacting with friends through a messenger app. However, hidden in the back room are playable arcade games that provide an unexpected twist. Players can enjoy games like Match 3, Mr. Driller, and more while earning money from them. As you accumulate funds, you can expand your arcade collection and grow your business. The appeal of Arcade Paradise lies in its balance between the nostalgic allure of classic arcade games and the unexpected enjoyment found in running the laundrette. The dozens of arcade cabinets are meticulously designed, combining elements of top-down GTA with gameplay reminiscent of classic games like Pac-Man. The game's core satisfaction comes from gradually transforming the laundrette into an arcade, appealing to both nostalgia and the desire for business growth. The game cleverly captures the sense of stealing moments for games amidst daily responsibilities, contrasting the vibrant and exciting world of gaming with the routine of work. It also highlights how games can be a unique lens through which to view the world, turning every mundane task, like laundry, into a rewarding challenge. Overall, Arcade Paradise offers a distinct fusion of nostalgia, gameplay, and everyday life that resonates with players. At number 14 we have Encased, a sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG. In an alternate timeline of the 1970s, a mysterious dome is discovered, and it systematically ended the Cold War without any open conflict. The dome houses amazing technologies that allowed humans to achieve great scientific progress, but controlling the dome is easier said than done. This is where you come in. This game seemed to be inspired by games like classic Fallout and Disco Elysium, as your decisions will form the basis of the gameplay. You play as a regular worker for Cronus, an organization founded to study the Dome, and from the start you're given plenty of choices to customize your character. In Encased, you get to explore the world at your own pace with plenty of looting to be done and people to talk to bargain with, and to murder. You're given as much freedom as possible, and it really feeds the hoarding mentality as you hoard everything you find. You battle in turn-based combat and you will have access to a multitude of weapons, both ranged and melee. The overall battle system can feel a bit shallow, but it is mostly about finding a good weapon, sticking with it, and keeping track of your ammo. What's more annoying is sometimes combat is inevitable, even if you have high charisma. It would have been nice to convince a robot crab to return your leg that it torn off of you without fighting it, but you don't really have a choice in the matter apparently. Other than that, your character can get hungry, thirsty, irritated, distracted, or nauseated by a bad chow. Stealth mechanics also play an important role in this game, as being found out for committing a crime will mean having hunters sent after you. The world of Encased is huge, but unfortunately you'll find it quite empty. In saying that, this is the first game made by a small indie studio, and they were clearly inspired by late 90s RPG games. They do deliver an imperfect but good experience, and I look forward to their next project.
At number 15 we have Creepy Tale 3 Ingrid Penance. This game beckons you into a realm of eerie exploration and macabre mystery. Despite its unfortunate title mishap, this installment in the series presents a solid horror adventure that improves upon its predecessors. Drawing inspiration from Hans Christian Andersen's Dark Tale, the game follows Ingrid's harrowing journey through the infernal realms, where she must navigate sinister landscapes and evade terrifying creatures. The narrative unfolds with twisted set pieces, each offering a unique blend of horror and fantasy. What makes Creepy Tale 3 unique is its sin or virtue system, which adds depth to the gameplay. Your action shapes Ingrid's fate, determining her chances of escape from hell. This mechanic introduces moral dilemmas, forcing you to weigh your choices carefully as you progress through the game's haunting environments. Puzzles are plentiful and diverse, ranging from logic-based conundrums to inventory manipulation challenges. While some puzzles may feel obscure or poorly clued, the satisfaction of unraveling each mystery is undeniable. Visually, the game pays homage to the horror art of John Ken Mortensen, though at times it struggles to carve out its own identity. While some monster designs feel derivative, others showcase the developer's creativity and imagination. The atmospheric soundtrack and excellent voice acting further immerse you in Ingrid's nightmarish odyssey, enhancing the game's eerie ambiance. Despite its flaws, Creepy Tale 3 Ingrid Penance delivers a chilling and challenging adventure that will keep you engaged from start to finish. While it may not reach the pinnacle of greatness, it stands as a testament to the Creepy Brothers' potential for crafting captivating and unsettling experiences. So, if you're ready to delve into the depths of hell and confront your darkest fears, this game awaits your twisted journey. Ooh. At number 16 we have Journey of Greed. Embark on a thrilling voyage through treacherous waters and uncharted territories in Journey of Greed, a captivating blend of social board gaming and strategic card battles. Set in the exhilarating age of discovery, you assume the role of a daring pirate adventurer, venturing alongside 3 fellow treasure hunters into the depths of Lost Islands, where danger and fortune await. In this gripping adventure, your decisions shape your destiny. Will you press onward for greater rewards, or retreat with what you've acquired? Will you forge alliances with your companions, or betray them for personal gain? Each choice you make holds consequences, and only the boldest and most cunning will emerge triumphant. Journey of Greed stands out as a shining gem in the realm of online card games, offering a polished and balanced experience devoid of microtransactions, a rarity in today's gaming landscape. The game delivers unparalleled value with its wealth of content and engaging gameplay. With 4 distinct classes and the ability to construct 2 unique decks, Journey of Greed offers a rich tapestry of strategic possibilities. While luck plays a role, the game prioritizes tactical skill and calculated decision making, rewarding players who devise cunning strategies and masterful decks. Although the tutorial may initially befuddle new players, perseverance yields rich rewards, as Journey of Greed unfolds into a captivating and immersive experience. Whether you're a seasoned card game aficionado or a newcomer to the genre, Journey of Greed promises hours of exhilarating gameplay and endless excitement. Venture forth and stake your claim in the quest for untold riches and glory. At number 17 we have Arcane Heart 3 Love Max, a game that may appear as another fan service laden fighter, but underneath lies an incredibly unique and impressive 2D combat experience. Developed by Examu and published by Arc System Works, this game stands tall among Japanese fighters, boasting a diverse roster and innovative gameplay mechanics. The plot, while suitably ridiculous, merely serves as context for the fights, with each character having their own story mode. However, the real allure of Arcane Heart 3 lies in its gameplay. While lacking a tutorial, the game offers typical anime fighter mechanics with a twist. The homing attack button allows for dynamic movement across the stage, while Arcanas provide a multitude of moves and buffs, resulting in a staggering variety of playstyles. The character roster is diverse and unique, with each fighter offering distinct mechanics and visuals. While the aesthetic may not appeal to everyone, the charming sprites and stages enhance the overall experience. However, the PC port lacks graphical options and suffers from online issues, detracting from the otherwise solid gameplay. Despite these shortcomings, Arcane 3 Lovebacks is a niche yet enjoyable title for fans of 2D fighters. Its innovative mechanics and diverse roster make it a worthy addition to any fighting game enthusiast collection, provided you can overlook its technical flaws. At number 18 we have Monster Prom. Monster Prom presents a high school dating nightmare with a twist, where you navigate the challenges of wooing literal monsters to secure a prom date. Developed by Beautiful Glitch, this multiplayer dating sim offers a hilarious and varied experience each playthrough. The game follows typical dating sim logic, tasking you with impressing one of the 6 unique suitors before prom night. Each character embodies high school tropes with modern twists, making them feel fresh and engaging. Voice acting by famous anime voice actors and YouTube stars adds to the believability of the characters, enhancing the overall charm of the game. Monster Prom's gameplay revolves around managing your stats and making strategic choices to impress your crush. The multiplayer mode adds a competitive edge, requiring players to strategically choose where to spend their time to avoid conflicts with other players pursuing the same monsters. While the game's mechanics can be obtuse at times, its hilarious writing and endless variety of events and outcomes make it a joy to play multiple times. Exploring different storylines and interactions keeps each playthrough engaging and entertaining. Despite its flaws, Monster Prom's unique approach to the dating sim genre and its competitive multiplayer mode make it a standout title for fans of quirky and humorous games. So, gather your friends, dive into the world of Monster Prom, and see who can secure the most monstrous prom date. At number 19 we have Hiveswap Friendsim. In Hiveswap Friendsim, you are thrust into the shoes of a stranded protagonist on the enigmatic planet of Alternia, craving companionship in a world devoid of necessities. This episodic visual novel invites you on a whimsical journey through the eccentric Homestuck universe by Andrew Hussey. Released on April 2018, Friendsim presents a simple yet captivating premise. Navigate the alien landscape and befriend a diverse cast of trolls from gritty underground venues to opulent mansions. The game's visual novel format envelops you in dark humor, odd encounters, and memorable characters, each offering a unique opportunity for camaraderie or chaos. Accompanied by James Roach's enchanting music, the writing immerses you in a surreal and entertaining adventure. However, despite its charming narrative, some critics highlight the game's brevity and limited gameplay mechanics, likening it more to an interactive ebook than a traditional video game. Nonetheless, Friendsim has gained praise for its quirky charm and witty dialogue, leaving a lasting impression on players. Fans of the franchise and those seeking a lighthearted visual novel experience will find delight in this journey through the strange and whimsical world of Homestuck. So, if you are ready to embark on a journey of friendship and absurdity, dive into Hiveswap Friendsim and prepare for a wild ride across the Alternian landscape. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle includes several titles that may already be familiar to avid bundle collectors, as many of them have been featured in previous bundles. However, for those looking to expand their gaming library and bolster their backlog of titles, this bundle offers a fantastic opportunity. Whether you're seeking new adventures or revisiting familiar favorites, the diverse selection of games presented here promises hours of immersive gameplay. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.